Hello and welcome back to AirTac Hunting. We're out on the farm again and we're going to have some fun today. We've got a few guns, we've got a few friends, and yeah, we're just going to drive around and walk around and see what we can do. So sit back and enjoy. We just arrived on the farm and everybody's busy setting up their guns. Yem is taking his thermal off, which he already removed, and he's putting up his Element Optics Titan back on there. So everybody's getting ready. They've got impacts over here, and there you can see Yem has got his Element Optics Scope that he keeps neat and tidy in the box. So off with the thermal, on with the normal scope, because we're going to do some daytime shooting today. Hopefully get some Egyptian geese and some spur-wing geese. We'll see what happens. Maybe some other stuff as well. I can hear some doves around in the area. So yeah, no plans. We're just gonna have fun. We immediately loaded the magazines with Javelin slugs and zeroed the guns as we always do before we go out on the hunt. After that, we decided to take an easy walk around the farmyard to see what we could get. We didn't walk very far before Yem had his sights on a starling.
First one for the day, 53 meters. Nice, hard pop.
Yeah, that was loud.
A loud pop.
Nice. It is always nice to hear that pop so early in the morning, and Yem delivers with that hit. Nice and solid. He then quickly sets his sights on another starling that is close by. Nicked him.
Oh, not a good shot. 70 meters.
This time Yem goes for the head, but he barely nicks him and he gets away. We went on the move again and we are sneaking slowly around the corners because starlings get very wary once you take one down. Yem then caught a glimpse of one in a tree and lined up.
Oh! Wow, what a shot. 101 meters.
This time Yem holds a little to the left for the breeze and it makes a perfect impact. He is also able to follow this one down the tree. This is not easy to do and it takes some practice to get this done right, and I'm glad Yem finally got hold of it. In the meantime, Arons was getting ready for his first shot. This was his first time on camera, so he was a bit nervous and shaky. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, 100 meters. Not too bad.
Arons tries to time the shot while battling the nervous shake, but unfortunately he releases the trigger a tad too early and only takes off a few feathers. I like it when we don't have a plan and we're just moving around and searching for things. They are all around us, it's just a matter of trying to find them, because the brush and the trees are quite thick and it's difficult to find them. But every now and again one moves and then we have a shot, so it's just keeping your eyes on the trees all the time and making sure you spot that movement. That's basically the only, like Yem is doing now. Got a few starlings.
Oh, pak de trek gegooi en ek voel.
Yem pulls the shot to the right. It happens and it's all part of the game. At least they felt it and they won't make that mistake again. Alan's got a shot now on a, looks like a dove or a pigeon. Can't really see that far. Who's taking the shot? You're gonna take the shot. Yeah. Okay. Put your Scope-Cam on.
Ek weet waar is hy. Ek gaan maar skiet.
Okay, whoa. Your Scope-Cam on.
Dink so.
Nee, is hy aan nie.
Ek wil afgesit.
Wacht. Okay. So Yem is going to take the shot because Arons can't find him. Ooh.
Oof. That was a very loud pop. 56 meters.
There's another one.
There's another one coming.
There's another one there. He sits. Go for him, Yem. You know where he is. Let me just range it for you because it's going to be closer. 49. Your parallax.
Ooh. Very loud pop.
Yeah, it's like an extra echo this morning. Really loud. It is very difficult to find birds in these trees and very difficult to keep track of them once you have one in sight. So if one of us has one in sight, you keep your eyes on the bird until we can take the shot. If you don't, you can easily lose the bird again. We kept on looking for more birds, and soon enough we found another dove in a tree and decided to give Ernst another go. And down he goes. Ernst was still a bit shaky in front of the camera and got the timing wrong again, this time hitting him below the chest. Not a perfect shot, but down nonetheless. After that shot we decided to walk to the dam to see if any geese came in, and sure enough there were a few sitting perfectly in range. Jem was very eager to get one, so we gave the shot to him, knowing that all the geese will be gone after the first shot.
Op.
Close.
Op zijn gat.
There was quite a strong headwind and Jem was shooting at a downward angle, and that will cause the slug to hit extra low. Almost like holding your hand out of a car window and holding it at a downward angle. You instantly create more surface area for the wind to act on. So yeah, that wasn't very successful. The headwind was quite strong and we kind of forgot to take that into account. So the slug went a little bit low, but yeah, you learn, and next time we'll keep it in mind as well. With no geese left on the dam, we decided to head back to camp and stir up a quick breakfast before we headed out again. Jem oversaw cooking, and while he was busy, an opportunity presented itself that he could not resist. Ouch!
So loud.
41 meters and down. While we're getting the breakfast ready, the weather suddenly started coming in, so I hope it stays away, but you can see in the back the wind has picked up pretty heavily now, and it's getting cooler now, so it's definitely rain or something coming in, a little storm. So hopefully it stays away and we can continue, but only time will tell. While we were cooking breakfast, the farmers arrived and offered to take us to a few other farms in search of the geese. So we jumped on the back of the truck and off we went. After a short drive we arrived at a nearby dam, and sure enough we found a few geese there, but they were mostly protected by the cattle and were quite far away. Jem then went for the only one that gave him a safe shot. We quickly worked on a shooting solution while I kept an eye on the cattle, making sure none of them make any sudden movements. 195.
195.
First double check. 193, 195. Kijk, want dit is links naar rechts. De Scope-Cam aan.
We gaan zo 1,5 gee. Probeer nee. 2 minuut.
Ja,
Yes.
meer geweest. It is always difficult to judge the wind over distances this far, and this slug drifts way to the right, also a little bit low. But that is part of hunting and you can't always get it right. We then hopped back onto the truck and took a short drive to another location. After passing through a few gates we found a massive amount of starlings and decided to go for the double shot.
Wat zeg jij voor? Oké, 1, tel Ernst.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, kak myne.
Daar hang je een keer.
Myne hang.
Ja nee, maar ek het land myself geskiet. Ek het hom opgeskiet.
Vallei.
You shot the same bird. Unfortunately, we went for the same bird and Jem pulled off his shot slightly before mine. You can actually see Jem's slug hitting the bird just before my slug arrives. Pretty cool. We then moved on and Jem found another dove.
The video is good.
Yes, die kom ook heel van mij uit. Die rijden gaat hem nog op.
Ja.
Die valk maak zo.
Ja, dat bepaalt hem. Jem hits this dove square in the chest and he goes down in an explosion. I was up next, but this time I had a starling in my sights. I get the distance wrong and the slug travels a bit high, barely missing him, just a slight nick. It was actually amazing to see how many starlings came out of this single little bush. And while that commotion were going on, I picked up a dove sitting on a fence. This time I make no error on the distance and I get a solid impact. We then got back on the road in search of the elusive geese and found them sitting in a field but with no access road. They were quite far away, so out came the center fire. 470 daar rond. After that shot, the rain slowly started coming down and we decided to head back before we really get caught in the rain with all our gear. Well, that is it. We are done for the day. It was fun. Maybe not our most successful hunt, but you get days like this. It's just how hunting goes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, join us on Instagram, and then we'll see you next time. Cheers.